What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back, sorry, with another Musume video, and we are here with Inari One. I believe the last time I trained her was for a dirt event as well, so I'm not surprised that I brought her back out again for a dirt event. But yesterday was a surprise because I most likely had forgotten that or Ferb had a D in dirt, so I guess I have a chaser option along with Inari One if, I don't know, if the training goes well, but I mean, so far it's just been whatever it's been since the beginning, if I'm gonna be honest. But yesterday, after doing the chaser setup with the wise card, the Taishin wise card, which as you can see I removed in this one, I don't know, it just didn't feel like it did anything if it was fairly low. I don't know if it was this one. No, this was an auto run one. Where was the one I did yesterday? Was it a lower one? I don't even know which one it was, but it could have been this one. Was this yesterday? Yeah, this was yesterday. I mean, 911 is not bad. Plus, the other stats were still fairly close. If I can do it like, what was it? Oh, this was make a new oh, not make a new the island one. That was a manual training. Yeah, if I can. I don't know. If these two stats, guts and power, can be a little bit higher. Same thing with power, but I mean not power, speed, but I don't know really. I just been trying whatever I can, but in today's video, we're gonna try again without. Should I try again without wise? I don't know. I just feel like it just feels weird to have wise not do anything pretty much, or do as much. Sometimes they'll do okay like yesterday, but sometimes they'll be like 700s, 800s. I'm just sitting there like, was it really worth it to use wise? I keep questioning myself if I should use wise, but when I do the auto training, I try just to, but it is what it is. Today's video, we're gonna try with double guts again, because I know I've tried it in the past, but the other cards are Speed Almond Eye, Mama Power, Super Creek, Stamina, Hoshina Friend card, and the two Guts cards are Haru and. I was thinking maybe even if it's just one copy, maybe Orfer, but decided to go with Haru and borrowing the stay gold as usual. I'm debating on whether trying to bring Kita, if I can even manage to get her aptitudes to dirt at least an A. At least an A, and maybe get an S in mile distance, maybe. She has a C in it, but I don't know. I would probably have to make some run appearance. But before I talk about that and all that, let's get the run started. But before we do go over the run or start the training and go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. I don't know why, but 2 days in a row, I felt like I may have cut that short a little bit, but oh well. Oh well, let's get the run started. As I was saying, I thought about training Kita today, but I wasn't sure if my inheritance was enough. It probably was. I'm not gonna lie. It probably was. I just had to hopefully get the rest of it through the training because dirt was stuck at a C. I tried to get it to at least a B while also bringing down my mild to a B if I could have. Couldn't with my inheritance. So I might have to train a few more or just train more escape parents just to see, or runner parents, just to see if I can find a better inheritance for it. Or there is the Tachyon event, which can also help with that. But we'll see if I'll even get a chance to train Kita. Because, like I said, I've tried in the past, but getting that G to an A at the very least was not working out with me before, so not sure if it'll work with me this time around. So, I mean, we could figure it out within the next videos, whether in the next video or other videos, but or future videos before the League of Heroes almost at CM. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I'd rather do this, to be honest. Also, I don't know what I was gonna say. I think it was about global, but I think because of the global video yesterday, I don't necessarily have to mention it. I was just gonna talk about the little button that shows you the choices, but that definitely is a plus. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna deny it. 33%. Guess I have to. Although I think I never had a good run with Inari One, to be honest. Now that I think about it, I don't think I used her. I think I tried training her, but it never went well. I think. Not too sure. Not completely sure, but it feels like it. It definitely feels like it. I'll just rest. There's nothing for me to pick. What was her in? I think, was it power and stamina? Check. Don't exactly remember her growth rate, but it is power and stamina. Makes sense why it's more than speed, I guess. At the moment. Just at the moment. Then that's power. Now I want to keep my stamina because the trainings take a lot of stamina. No way. Let's do this. I think the intention is to use that as early as possible, but I always end up, just like all the other friend cards, I always end up using the last date by like the last couple turns. Wait, why am I doing this now? We should be good. All right. Now, hopefully, I don't know. I don't know how good this run's going to be. I never really had, since the beginning of the scenario, I never really I wouldn't say. It's hard to say that I felt confident when things didn't really go as planned. Unless their intention was, I don't know. Just still figuring out the scenario, I guess. But I think the setup is what I need to figure out. And then I guess maybe actually figuring out the best I don't know, I guess the best drilling station or whatever to choose at the time, whatever I have. Other than that, I don't know really besides setup. Maybe inheritance could probably make parents could probably make a little bit of a factor there. Not a little bit. Probably could be a big thing. Could be a big thing. But it's not the best thing that I have. So if that's what's holding me back, besides all the other things I mentioned, then so be it. Although I just don't know what else I can do besides what I've mentioned. But I could probably start looking online, since I feel like I don't know. Tried whatever I can without searching, I think. Probably could have done more, maybe. We'll see. And I do need that speed element to be max bond, so I can, not max bond, orange bond, just so I can start getting that. But 55 on that, can't say no. Can't say no. So with that being said, I'm gonna start going over the comments. Let me refresh just to make sure. And expand these along the way just so I don't have to worry about it when I scroll up. And we should be good there. That's not bad. Not bad. Or we do this again. Maybe I should have done. Now I think about it, because I'm looking at how many I have and how close it is. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Power. I think speed will be just okay. I do need to use this before we run out of the bar or meter. Because every time it goes down, I think it refreshes 2. But it looks like it's going to do a whole 53, so I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we still have a turn. Oh no. Yeah, this definitely brings it down to 0, so I don't think I can. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Well, like I said, I do have the comments loaded, and the first comment is from Rick. And it says, we have the Tachyon event. Good time to make Uma parents. That is true. That is true. I guess. Oh, I was gonna immediately move on to the next comment, which was not from Rick, but that is all the comments from Rick. But yeah, it is a good time. It is a good time to use the Tachyon event for maybe some dirt parents. I don't know. Kind of debating which one would be more worth parents-wise, because I don't know what the future events would be. Actually, a part of me feels like they've probably I think they are CMs. Hold on, let me see something. Oh, we need to do a race. I just realized that. It's okay. We're still in November, so we'll do the December one. But let me see. Let me just go here. I already have it. And let's see if I can find it. The news before I go over the rest of the comments. Uh-oh. Okay. That didn't register correctly. I opened this. What? Let me see if I can find a schedule real quick while trying to do. Maybe I should just do the dirt race. Yeah, maybe I'll just do the dirt race. No, I'll just do the juvenile fillies, whatever. Schedule shouldn't have been that far in the news. At least I hope. Ah, found it. November to January. Okay, let's see. So turf. So December's turf and January's turf. So is it really worth making dirt parents? Maybe just to keep it for the future, maybe? Would it be more worth to just do it for mile parents? Wait, the January one is long distance. January one is long distance. Makes me wonder what the February one is before the new scenario. Oh, and the CM in December has no debuffs as well. But yeah, the next two CMs are basically turf. And one of them is long distance, so I don't... It makes me wonder if it's worth using the Agnes event on dirt. Probably mile would be better, because we at least have the mile CM next. But then that long distance one in January throws me off, because that's still in the middle of the scenario, so it just makes me wonder about the scenario. Hopefully by then I can figure, hopefully by then things will be better training wise, but interesting. I think I might use the event more for mile than dirt, if I'm gonna be honest. I think, but we'll see. But thank you, Rick, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. Next comments are gonna be from from Nova. I guess anything can be dirt these days. Screw it. I'm taking Still in Love to dirt. You can if you can get the inheritance. I mean, Eugen's been bringing turbo for the most part for everything. Well, at least I believe he still has. But based on the past, yeah, he's brought turbo to everything. Dirt, long distance, whatever race it is, turbo was there. So yeah, you can bring Still in Love if you want to. If you want to. Small thing to mention about GFL 2 event story. A sec. It's about Griffin, but just a small side story. It's not bad, but doesn't really give much lore about the commander. Kind of disappointed, but I think Lind is a good doll, and I do like her design. Plus, the corrosion team just kills everything now. I didn't pull. I don't know. I don't know. Plus, my Klukai is not V6, so I don't know if a full investment in corrosion is worth it if I don't have my Klukai at 6 or V6. Top option, but don't give me the worst, the bad one. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't give me the debuff or whatever. I saw that Wuwa Tower reset, and I'm like, I kind of want to wait for Chisa. What to do? I'm gonna be honest. After all shenanigans with my computer and all that, I did try again. I might have to wait for Chisa. Might. The reason being is I feel like I'm like 10, 15 seconds short for the last stage on the middle, the middle stage. Middle tower, last final stage. Because for that one, I'm using Cardathea's team, so Arrow Erosion, which... And I think something about the stage description for the bottom 2 of that mentioned something about DOTs, basically. So I either wait for Chisa and just get the last 3 stars from that whenever Chisa gets released, or I somehow do it. I just somehow do it, which I feel like I can if I really spend time on. But it's been like the amount left has been pretty consistent whenever I reach that part, whenever I have a good attempt, pretty much. Once in a while, we'll have a bad attempt if things start to act up once in a while. Hence why it kind of just pushed me to go for a new PC. But it still works for now. But yeah, loading times in Wu is probably the worst out of the games like Wu, so like Zenless and all that. Zenless is Zenless. It has its moments, not loading wise, but when it comes to like loading, pretty sure it was obvious during like the shoot offensive videos, especially whenever I would load the next stage for the first time. it would take some lagging, a bit of lagging before things start to clear up. It's not as noticeable or noticeable in Deadly Assault because I load in first before I record, just so I can make sure that it runs smoothly when I'm recording my attempt. So yeah. If it's a story, like I said, I can't do anything about it. That's why, if anything, the most I can do is make sure that I don't have it on auto. Or I unauto it before it continues with the next voice line. So it can, in a way, buffer the lines, and then after a couple seconds, I'll auto it. Or I'll click it on my own for a bit. Yeah. That's more obvious in like Wuwa. Like I said, Wuwa was the one that really gives me a harder load time, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I probably should just do this if I'm gonna need it anyway, or need to use it, from what it seems like. But I don't have a PC, but a gaming laptop, ROG to be exact. I opt for a laptop after I started my Taiwan trip yearly. I just think it would be easier to have everything on the laptop. It has decent storage space, and I think it's cheaper than building a PC. I want to get a new one soon from Asus, but I usually buy those during my trip to Taiwan since I get better deals in their native country. I stopped my last laptop was a Razer gaming laptop. 2016, I think. I still had a desktop PC, but I had a gaming laptop. But my PC wasn't. This was before my current PC, so that one that one was beans. My Razer laptop was 10 times better than that PC. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. And so my only gripes about laptops, or my only issues with laptops, it doesn't last as long as PCs, in my opinion. Like, it does last a decent amount of time. Like, I was able to use that laptop for quite a bit, but my PC that was older than that laptop still outlasted it. And then for me at the time, it was better for me to have the laptop because I was more, I guess you could say I was more out and about than these days, but I still feel like I'm more busier these days. And with editing videos and playing all these games and all that, for me, the PC seems more worth it. And they just last longer, so I don't know, I feel like it's a trade-off in a way. What did you say, yearly? No, you just said since I get better deals. And I don't know if you said, oh, I opt for a laptop after I started my Taiwan trip yearly. So I don't know if you get everything yearly. That's the only thing. I doubt it though. But if you do get it yearly, then even if it is a better deal, I mean, I build the PC myself, which I am. It's still, and I'm obvious, the prices I'm getting are cheaper prices. So in a way, I'm getting, as I get better deals for the PC over time. Let's say you get 2 laptops, maybe 3, and within like 5 years, and my PC lasts 5+ years. It's still about the same cost, or laptops would be more, I think. I don't know the price of ROG though, or the laptops, because the only gaming laptop I had was a Razer Blade, so. And if I will go off, I think the price of that was like 20 something hundred. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. Almost about 10 years ago when I got it. If not 10 years ago, so yeah, it has been a while. But I don't exactly remember. But whatever's more convenient for you, I mean, whatever works for you, right? You know? At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Because what I noticed, even when I had the laptop, whenever I'm outside of the house, or whenever I bring if I bring the laptop, I don't necessarily use it. It's like once I'm outside, unless I'm like on vacation, I guess. Which I'm trying to think when was the last time I went out, which was it's been a while, a few years actually. So the PC obviously made more sense as after my last laptop. So yeah. Plus with everything, like I said, it just made sense. Korn responded saying, "Are you planning on getting the ROG Ally X? I'd say they are pretty good for gaming on the go. Don't think the price is though. I got a Lenovo Legion Go because the second one dropped and can get these for more than half." I thought about getting essentially one of those things where you could like play your PC games portably, like with the handheld, but kind of like the same situation as the laptop. I don't know if I'll see myself playing it outside of the house. Like, yeah, I can use it around the house and all that, but I have a computer. Maybe I'll just use the computer. Or, I mean, yeah, I can use it. Or, I don't know. The portable ones for me right now doesn't really seem that's +2. Probably shouldn't use that. Yeah, portable systems for me as of right now doesn't really seem necessary. So which is why I'm gonna just stick to a whole PC. But I have thought about getting one of those, but my need right now that would need an upgrade would probably be the PC. So I'm gonna go with that. If somewhere in between I feel like I want it or in a way need it, I don't think I'll need it because I'll have the new PC by then or around then. I probably won't need it. Nova responded saying, "Are you? Oh, depends on how much the American government is giving me for both tax returns and tariff stimulus checks. That's around 4 to 5K next year, plus the company bonus. That's another 3 to 4K. If that's still not enough, then yeah, no ROG laptop." I'm gonna assume you keep it for at least 2 through 3 years. At least 2 to 3 years. I don't know when. Wasn't it last time or the last time you had to get a new one or something like that? I don't remember. I do remember you got a new laptop like a year or 2 ago, at the very least. But if you're saying 7 to 9K is not enough for an ROG laptop, I don't think it's gonna go up that high, would it? Because that's already like PC territory for like a really high-end PC. 10K or around 9 or close to 10K. That's like 5090 status. So I don't know. But moving on, because we are already heading to the final year. My advantage is with the cards, but I don't have every meta Uma. So that's a shame, but I only pull for Umas I like regardless of meta. When it comes to cards, those meta is non-negotiable. Well, I think we all pretty much agreed that the cards matter more than the Umas. Didn't we? Because you could have the most meta Uma, but your cards can be somewhat decent, but like half garbage, then your runs won't be as great or good. I should say good because I'm like in the decent card setup because they're not all good. As in, like, I could use an upgrade in like the stamina and the Ys and all that. I could use an upgrade, but if you're like, let's say you focus more on the Umas than the cards, then that's why I said half garbage, half decent. So I don't know. I think pulling for cards and then just pulling for Umas you want is better. Because at least you'll get the cards that will make those Umas better. Way better than not having the cards and just having the Uma. At least that's my thought process. Next comment says, can't remember what. I don't care about. Hiya. I don't know what is that in response to. Someone move on. I don't know what Orlia is, but I'm thinking Veronica is better. The Haru trauma event is very easy. Also, don't bother reading the story. Oh, I haven't read the story since whatever you said about them revamping or reworking the story, I guess. Yeah, I haven't read the story at all. uh, just remember that thing is getting wiped just because some crazies think NTR with pixels mean anything. Yeah, you said it was like getting reworked or something like that. I don't know exactly. And then auto battle is in CZN is just a mess. Unless you have a superior deck build, it is not efficient. I think auto in reverse spoiled me. So far, auto has been okay. I haven't had any troubles, so until I reach auto troubles, I'm gonna keep going. That's pretty much how it is for me. I mean, it's, it's the same thing in Star Rail. I mean, I only auto in Star Rail because I haven't had any issues not autoing. So why would I not auto? Unless they tell me not to auto, which in the story is normally when it is, here and there, depending on the battle. Usually the boss battle. Usually. Then I'll do it. But unless I absolutely need to do manual battle, because auto is not doing its job properly. Then I'll do it myself. But so far it's been okay. So I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna just keep going with it for now. This is a weird training, I'm not gonna lie, because speed is kind of low. Speed's kind of low, and yes, guts is higher. That has a lot to do with the fact that I do have 2 guts cards, so maybe 2 speed, but it was, I don't know. Maybe 2 speed. But moving on with the comments, still on Nova, there's still a couple more. Some videos on YouTube shows that 2.5 Zenless patch will save the game. I guess they're talking about the co-op event and the buff for the old characters. Save the game? What was wrong with the game? I haven't heard anything about the game that was bad or whatever. Save the game. How's a co-op event gonna save the game? Buff for the old characters. Talking about the co-op event and the buff for the old characters. Soldier 11 is getting buff. Yes, I did see something about that. I think I actually did mention something about that like 2 months ago. So I guess someone is happy. Yeah, I did mention something about that. Grace is getting buff, which is interesting. That I did not know about. That one I did not know about. She's the one electric anomaly that often gets forgotten. I'll have to see if it's worth it building her later on. It's kind of true because I don't know if she's been suggested even as a free-to-play option. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has as a free-to-play option if you absolutely need to use her. But I don't know if she has been an option, to be honest. Not like Lycon or Rena, because she's a support, so she works if you do need to use her. Or what was the other one? Was there another one? I may have just forgotten, but yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember. But I mean, this is around the time where they should start at least considering or have started buffing the standard characters. So I'm not surprised that they did. It's funny because Anby, Soldier Zero Anby got her buff before these two, so Sentinel's pronouns are she, her, shoo, shoo. Okay. Just had to be. I didn't know, so I had to say all of it at the time. If I don't know, I'm gonna say all of it. I'm gonna say all of it. Well, she good for blood. She good for blood Tiv team, which is the team with. What are you saying? She good for blood Tiv team, which is the team with Nautica and Sama Wise. Did I get Nautica? I actually don't know if I did get Nautica. I don't think I got Nautica. I know. Wasn't Sama Wise the free one that they gave us? But I don't think I got Nautica. I think. Yeah, I don't think I got her. Watch me get the pronouns wrong. But yeah. What I don't get is whenever the Genshin shields get angry, they go review bomb Google Classroom. That's the true victim. Whatever works for them, you know? Whatever gets them through. Well, we can't say we don't have guys in our accounts when there were this free Electro provided to us in the earlier patches, but that Ice dude, that is a curse on my account, alright. I'll take Chi-Chi over that noob. I don't think I said we don't have guys in our accounts. I think I said I said I haven't pulled for a guy. They provided one. They gave it to him. That's the difference between me pulling. In Wua, I don't count standard because if you lose a 50-50, there's like 2 dudes there. 2? Kalkuro and the lion dude, right? The rest are... Yeah, I think it's just those 2. Should be just those 2. And it's happened. So outside of those, if it's just a limited, yeah, I haven't pulled for a dude. Electro dude don't count because he was given. But you have in the 2.x patches alone. So yeah, I haven't. I haven't. And the reason why I don't count the standard banner ones because you don't we didn't exactly choose to pull them. The game is just shoving them into our accounts because we lost a 50-50 and they decided to pick them. But yeah. Yeah, we can't say we don't have guys, but I can say I haven't pulled 4 guys in my account. Did I in... I'm trying to think in Zenless. I don't think I... No, I don't think Zenless had released a guy. that I pulled for either. Yeah. Haramasa was given a free Electro, dude. Another similar thing with Wua, right? Not only similar timing and events, similar free characters, a free Electro dude. What are the odds? I just realized that now too. But all this time I've been just slapping Shorekeeper on every team almost. I mean, it's not exactly wrong. Most teams, if not all teams, do work with Shorekeeper. So, yeah, I don't blame you if you did. I don't blame you if you did. And the last comment from Nova says, one advice I'll give to Eugen is to read the boss mechanics in DA. This is especially needed for those that have bonus points you can get by fulfilling those conditions. That's what I was trying to mention yesterday. Except you said it more properly than I did. Pretty much. But yeah, those can give you like 5k extra points. That definitely has gotten me away with my lower runs in Deadly Assault, I'll admit. Like the 20-21k ones definitely was helped by by those free points. Not gonna lie. I believe the Miasma Priest was it Miasma Priest? That was the parry one. Like 3-4 times in a row. The Alice one is the one with the miasma. The other ones, well, I don't remember. Those are like the only two I remember. I think the Filer is something about parrying also. I think. But yeah, that is a thing to get extra 5k I think total. Could be wrong, but I guess I'll find out on Friday. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I believe it's Wednesday. So yeah, my days are messed up sometimes. But Eugen responded saying, well, I did read the weakness or which element. Still dead brain on what particular mechanics, and if I do, I don't have any idea. I know how to smash button. Well, that's for you to figure out. Because, like I said, one way to get better to do better is to know the boss's attacks and I guess reaction timing, because you gotta parry or dodge. Otherwise, you'll either end up dying or getting hit and losing time on getting points, so that's why. But other than that, thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Eugen, Korn for replying to one of the comments each. Next comment is going to be from Tanoki. I meant specialized speed card after generalizing end cards. So after they release a general end card, they release specialized speed cards. Before I continue on with the comment. I should probably rest here. For a point of reference, winding a year back to 2024, we got Speed Duramente in New Year's banner. $2024? Was that 2024? That feels 2023. 2024 didn't seem right because 2024 New Year's was last year, which was Rudolph. Just, well, unless you're talking about early 2024, late 2023, then it makes sense. Oh, in a way, it's still 2024, I guess, because the banner doesn't go into 2024. Regardless, Speed Vivlos around May, June, and then Speed still on left during the half Annie. Yes, that did happen there. That did happen. Speed Duramente, Speed Vivlos. At the time, all general speed cards on release. Huh? I wouldn't say Speed Still in Love was general. Because I mainly use it for just either chaser or betweener because of the top option, or medium for the bottom option. So I wouldn't say general. I don't know about Vivlos. I think that was just... I don't remember Vivlos' card because I never had it. Was it this one? Or was it this one? Oh, it was this one. I think. I guess. That one was the gold skill is thing. Yeah, I would say the Vivlos is, I guess, a little bit more general. Or more general than the Still in Love one, in my opinion. In my opinion. From my POV. This is looking at the cards again. But I didn't use Speed Vivlos, so it doesn't matter to me. And like I said, Still in Love was more for medium distance, if anything. But where is the general end card here? Where's the general wise card here? That one I don't see. And this one. Actually, let me see if there was one. At that time. Around that time. I don't know what happened. It's a bit laggy. But it's whatever, I guess. That would be around here. At around that time, there wasn't really a general one. Unless we're talking about Nakayama Festa. If I'm gonna be honest, because Manhattan Cafe right before Festa, then McQueen. These seem... The Tono Diamond, the New Year's one. Yeah, a lot of these seem more niche before Rudolph. Huh. It does seem like they rarely do release general end cards. But general stamina cards always kind of had a longer lifespan. Creek was years 8. Creek's still working for me, so it's still ongoing for me. SOE had about a year runtime, never used her, and now Shakur is more than a year. I only used her for the scenario. As for Int, Rudolph always felt like the aberration. I don't think Int Ramano or even Int Fine Motion was as general as her. Who knows what we will get for Int? Well, Ramano isn't because mile medium distance. Kind of hard to say it's general when the skills don't work towards everyone. Or everything. Everyone or everything, whatever. And then Fine Motion, like the OG one? Like from the beginning? I wouldn't say either. If wasn't the skill like for leaders regardless? So Yeah, I wouldn't say they were general either. I don't think we've really gotten a lot of general cards. Plus, the Nakayama Festa one, Nova's used that for a long time. The Nakayama Festa one wasn't too good, in my opinion, just based from what I can remember off the skills. But it was like the only general one, from what I can think around that time, until like Rudolph came out, I think. But thank you, Tanoki, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. I don't know what happened. It just started. The game just started lagging a bit. I know, not a bit, but I guess we'll just power through it since we're already in the Aura finals. Next comment is from Corn. If you can hold out for PC parts, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up. See, even before Black Friday, a lot of the parts that I'm looking at already are pretty good. Have pretty good discounts. If I wait till Black Friday, some of the parts or most of the parts will probably be gone. Because either more people will buy them or, you know. Like, yeah, I can possibly get parts cheaper, but the parts I want specifically, I don't want to lose. Like, the AIO I want, they only have one, so I'm already risking it waiting a little bit longer. But also it can work out just in case they do get a little bit more. Plus, I'm doing all of this. I'm buying it all in bulk. Not bulk, but all together. So, whatever parts I need to switch around that are missing when I get to the store, whenever that is, within the next month, within the next month or so, like I said. Yeah, it all depends at that time. Although if I don't get the PC before Black Friday, then maybe I will take a gander at some PC parts before I buy all the rest of the parts together. Which, it all depends on the timing. It all depends on the timing. Like I said, it can happen within the month, which is like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or it can be after. So, which would probably give me a better chance for the Black Friday. If I ended up getting it before Black Friday, which is what, 2 weeks? We'll see, but I haven't really bought anything off Black Friday or Cyber Monday in years, to be honest. So it is what it is. Maybe this time with the parts, but we'll see. We'll see. But thank you, Corn. What the heck happened to the game? You can push through for the end, right? What the heck? Oh. What is this nastiness that's happening? Holy crap. This is the first time I've seen this happen to JP on the tablet. Okay, it just like slightly recovered real quick. No, it just recovered. Because now it's not lagging. What the heck happened for like the last 10 minutes? If it was the last 10 minutes. But the last comment... Oh, it's lagging again. I could feel it. The last comment before I... I don't know what happened. Is it my battery? No, it shouldn't be. That's 69%. What if I'm gonna just do this through the tablet. They'll be a little bit faster. I don't know what happened. This is what happened to Global before, so I'm not too sure what happened. But I'm gonna let it go for this time around because this is the first time it's happened to JP. But the last comment is from Eugen. And it says, wow, new PC incoming. Good for you. And for sure, it's a high-end or mid-high tier. Yeah, I gotta make it better than what I have now, because if I don't, then it'll pretty much be around the same. So yeah, I'm going for way better. That way it would, well, perform better, do better, and I would say most likely last longer than this build, because this build was more on a budget, if I'm gonna be more honest. I say budget, but it was if I had to spend a little bit more type of deal. So here I am. I think this is my 4th PC build. Yeah, it's my 4th PC build, and it's gonna be my best one. So yeah, hoping it'll definitely last longer than this one. But I think also, since this is gonna be my quote-unquote best build, I'm probably also gonna, I don't know, maybe just upgrade it along the way in the future if need be, rather than doing what I'm doing to this one. But this one, I'll probably end up using... Another reason is because I could end up using this computer for more lighter things. Not like heavy gaming or editing and all that. Because definitely... This PC can probably fade away from that. The sooner the better, that way it'll last longer than it should. But unlike me, so struggling in the gist of going for AM4 for budget or AM5, which a bit expensive. This is my first time going Ryzen's, but I am going AM5. Just to I guess just to show what kind of... It's my first time going Ryzen, to be honest, so we'll see. I've been an Intel boy this whole time, so it kind of just like if I'm gonna be honest, it kind of just feels like Apple versus Samsung again, or Android Apple. So I'm gonna do what I did with before and give my see what Ryzen's all about, I guess. I don't know. Oh well, hope this 10-year-old PC will stay strong even for Uma. Still using i4's 6600K CPU. Indeed, the reason for looking PC due to a particular game, very long loading to the point I gave inconvenience. Zenless doesn't give me that much long of a load, or too long of a load. It's what that gives me the loading issues. And then, I haven't done any League of Heroes yet and the usual autos, but around 2 to 3 runs, I suppose. I will wait for the end of the day before I decide to pull, but for sure I will go for 1 heaven at least to get the copy of the card. Fair enough. Okay, met the minimum requirements for the 6 stars for the Deadly Assault. Good, good. Ended up in 21k, 15k, 11k with 3, 2, 1 stars. So I'll just let it be. So for now, and upgraded some disc on Vivian and Yanagi, and somehow there were some improvements on attack and other stats, but still in process to meet the standard minimum before I move on. Well, as long as you are fixing your characters based on who you use the most or what you need. Because obviously, I mean, all the characters I I sent. What the heck happened to my screen? Why did it go orange or yellow? um, it wasn't a specific order I sent you. That's just how I sent it. But you'll definitely notice that you'll be able to clear things the more you improve your characters, which is why I tell you to improve your characters before a long time ago. And now you're starting to see the difference slowly, but it's happening. But it's happening. Yeah, as long as you start getting 6 stars consistently, now that you started getting 6 stars, well, as long as you update your characters and future characters, build your future characters correctly, then you'll be fine. Now all you need now is enough characters for the threshold simulation. Enough of the correct characters, I guess. Because I don't know how your teams are going to look in that one. Because, yeah, it's different. But thank you, Eugen, Korn, Tanoki, Nova, and Rick for the comments. I don't think I missed anyone. Or Nova would respond to a couple comments. Why would you do that now, Nova? Out of all the times to do it? Actually, I should probably end the video, because looking at the time, this video might end up being posted a little bit late. But let me just go through it real quick. Also, I did a whoopsie on Wua. I forgot to level up Verina's Echoes all this time. I guess it didn't matter that much since she's just there to heal if I need it. Still, it's kind of funny that I neglected all the standard characters in this game. Whereas in Zenless, they are making more standard characters viable. I wish Kuro would do that too. I'm not gonna lie, my Verina also could use... I didn't update her Echoes since I started using her. Whatever I gave her is still there. And I think some of them are not leveled up also, because I think I just slapped them in just to get the echo bonus. But yeah, she is pretty much there to heal. Pretty much. But also, if you're using Jinxie for some odd reason, she's best used with Verina, so... I don't know. Nova responded to Eugene's comments saying, definitely need stronger laptop for my 22 gacha games. Even GFL 1 is coming to Steam. Really? It is? Nova responded to Tanoki's comments saying, Rudolph was my luckiest one yet at 3LB before going to Pity. Now she is going to get power crept soon enough. Very sad. I'm not sure, because we don't know when the next time they're going to give us a general end card. Based on the history, so we'll see. But other than that, let's go end the video with 1627 speed, 1471 stamina, 1714 power, 1674 guts, and 606 wise. Huh, even with 2 guts, power ended up getting more, but I guess because there is a power in guts growth rate. Speed ended up about matching, close to guts, and we did end up getting an S aptitude on dirt. And that is my best run. UC7. Oh yeah, so that means yeah, nope, I am not gonna end on that screen. I refuse. Oh no, he's orange. Okay, it fixed. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but With that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I don't want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing in your League of Heroes training. I know I'm not doing as well. Yeah, I had to swap the screen just in if you guys still see the screen I swapped it, which I don't think you do. But yeah, things are not exactly going well. I mean, I haven't gotten a high UB. So I'm just kind of just here, kind of just chilling what it looks like, even though I'm trying to do good, but it is what it is. Let me know how you guys are doing, because League of Heroes is coming up within like, what, 2 weeks? I think. So if there's anything else you do want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined the circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join, it'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.